Good evening, everyone. Hi, Amjad. Hi, Johnny. Amjad's got a question for you.
I know. Just type an answer out, lady.
It's no good asking me, Amjad, because I ain't got Scooby-Doo. So I've already put link up. I'm on the wall tonight. So, hi, Steve. How are you? Not Halloween till tomorrow. It's Halloween Eve, but it's not actually Halloween.
That's why I asked Dad. Like most dads, Dad doesn't know. I don't think he does, Amjad, unless it's 1080p. It's 4K, I don't know.
Okay then, Johnny. No idea. Ask me anything bacon related, Amjad, and I'm your woman, but yeah. So I got an injury from last night. Look, I bit myself. You know, this is the thing. It's you know, keep putting antiseptic cream on it. Yeah, just the risks of the you know, oh, that bloody dye. I look like I've been working. I've been working. It looks like I've been working that.
TikTok at 60 frames per second in videos.
Another question: can Power Director use MOV files? You said yes before I'd even finished asking questions.
Well, that's just come up with a shed load of videos. It's stupid bloody Siri.
What's MOV files?
Hang on a minute. Okay, there's another question. Can Power Director use move files for transport to the iPhone? Yes, it can, Amjad, because I transferred my from my iPhone onto my computer before, so yes.
Hi, Tommy. How are you?
Hello, Tommy.
Yeah, when it comes to, you know, I got a Scooby-Doo. So, you know. Oh dear.
I better answer these questions while I'm still sober because we're not risky in a minute. Oh, where to go?
Oh, well, that one at questions. Oh, you've been swimming as well, have you, Johnny? Hi, Gary. How are you?
Gary! Hi, Jake. Callum and the stud.
He likes to think so, Gary.
Stud's upstairs with his 3 birds
on
the screen that he's whacking to.
I'm saying nothing.
This is before I've had the whiskey.
I know. But yeah.
Okay, Chris, last question. I have a cooking video to film for TikTok tomorrow. I'm going to use a normal Bollywood song, but would I have to have high pitched the song in case of copyright? Yes.
What does that mean, high pitch?
Not a normal singing speed, like.
Right.
I talking about chip. Blah, 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 blah.
We see the thing is as well. Ooh, Johnny's got some red stripes. You see, when I do the baking videos at Amjad, and I put the recipe and everything in the description, I put like a disclaimer saying I don't own any rights.
TikTok, that don't matter.
Well, I don't know. I'm just saying.
They'll copyright it, whatever, because my epidemic sound is supposed to cover TikTok, but they still
Copyrighted.
play the song because it's been muted. So.
Oh, yes, it is, Gary. Ooh. I bet it's some Halloween, isn't it, Amjad? Something to do with Halloween.
Amjad's baking, cooking beans on toast.
I'll show you a picture.
Biscuit, leave him. Biscuit. He's only getting water, you big fanny.
Did you just say that?
I did. He is a big fanny.
Hello.
So,
Tracy's out.
no.
Hey?
Tracy's out of action.
Why? What's she done?
Tell your ears were bothering her.
An ear?
Her ear.
Oh, no, she didn't stand out like that. That's red stripe.
You know, she woke up this morning, her ears like a balloon, and I've had to get her antibiotics and stuff. So
And she had an appointment yet for them? Because she was supposed to be going to hospital with him, weren't she?
Yeah, but it was a stupid bloody time, and she tried to rearrange it when they hadn't sent her out through since. So the doctor said she's wants to see her the minute the antibiotics have sorted it out.
But you think they'd fast track her with her, keep having these problems with her ear?
Well, the only reason I managed to get her an appointment was because they asked for some pictures to be sent through. So when I saw the picture of the ear, I went, fucking hell.
I know. I have seen it before when it's flared up, Johnny. It's terrible.
Yeah, it looks like a rugby player's ear.
Yeah,
bright red. Her ear's as red as that top. Her ear's as red as that.
Yeah, and it looks like she's been about 6 rounds with Mike Tyson.
Yeah. Well, she's took her first lot of antibiotics and she's out for count.
Oh, bless her.
She's better just sleeping it off. And I've got Ailey downstairs with kids as well.
I'm going to say it couldn't have been worse timing, really, could it? You know what I mean?
Got bloody water in me, you know. I like to dive, you see.
Oh.
Only time I get any peace when I'm underwater. It is. She natters me to death in fucking swimming pool.
It's like our Callum, Johnny. You know, when he's down here, when he goes upstairs, we sigh of relief because he's and it was like Emmerdale tonight, and they're trying to watch it, and he's saying, "Well, who's that?" and this and you know what I mean? I says, "Callum," I said, "if you were that interested, you'd watch it. Never mind."
Well, I'd interrupt you as well, so you didn't have to watch that show.
Well, you know what I mean. I don't watch many programs. Yeah, that's Red Stripe. But yeah.
Oh, you were asking what Red Stripe was?
Yeah, Gary said Red Stripe, and then he weren't too sure. But it's like
when Jamaican lager beer.
I had one of them on my cars once. Go past the Stripe.
They're a nice drink. All right.
Yeah, this is the thing, Gary. Even like when we were going down in car on holiday, he's yakking all the time. Oh. Never shuts up.
Not kidding.
They're ice cold as well. So.
Hi, Gordon. How are you?
No, it's well, I don't know who brews it. It'll be licensed and for over here, won't it?
No, not so much that, Gary, but he talks shit. You know what I mean? And he you know.
When I'm driving, right, and maps comes up, is we. BQ.
Yeah.
Mazda.
Heineken UK, it's licensed to.
Yeah, as Chris has just been saying, because this new car's got like the big screen thing, and Chris plugs his map thing into, you know, like sat nav thing into it, and our Callum's going, oh, there's an Asda there, oh, there's a McDonald's there, and he's looking at screen, and he's, oh, that's such a road. He never shuts up. And he's yeah.
Yeah, but I've got a bloody 9-year-old version of it. Oh.
I know exactly, and you know, I know exactly what you're on about, Johnny, about, you know, peace and quiet and everything. And when Callum goes upstairs, I thought, oh, thank God for that, peace and quiet at last.
So I've been walking around in these Crocs, right? You know, thinking there was a stone in my shoe and that every now and again. Just every now and again. Looked underneath, there a fucking roofing nail.
Do you know when I come back? I said, read it off. Someone said it off for a cat. Can you hear it?
But when he went out with you this afternoon. So I went out with Chris this afternoon, and Chris just said, he says, I turned radio off. He says, what, you turned radio off? He says, because I can hear it. He said, for you. Enough to give an aspirin a headache, then, yeah. Honest to God, Gordo, he never shuts up.
Yeah, but I get it from the moment she says good morning until good night.
Yeah.
Even the good night takes about 20 minutes.
I say only time my Callum shuts up is while he's in bed asleep.
One of my best friends in the world, she's called Sharon, right? She's Irish, right? Her saying goodbye takes longer than the fucking conversation. Goodbye. And then just as she's about to put forward, oh no, I forgot to say this. Oh God.
But yeah, I pity the poor girl that, you know, goes out with our Callum.
Oh, my front tyres, I was doing about 80-ish earlier. My bloody front wheel were wobbling like a bugger. You know, actually
Did I tell you? Did I tell you?
Listen,
you know what?
I checked the tyre pressures. There were 41 psi in one and fucking 43 in other. Well overinflated. It's supposed to be 31.
Did I tell you?
Right,
when we're on holiday, I think it were.
Cheers, Tommy. It happens every now and then. She has expo in her ears, and she just had a lot of problems with them.
We went to Co-op, and Chris says to me, he says, oh, you go to car if you want while I'm going through checkout rather than you waiting about. So we goes out, I noticed there's a bloody screw in the back tyre on my side. So we've got to get that sorted now.
So we don't know.
Well, that's what I said to Chris. But it's well embedded in the tyre.
It'd be fine if you leave it in there. That is the case. Not only you can leave them in there for fucking ages.
But you see, Chris said, well, while we were there, Chris says, oh, I ought to give him a ring. I says, well, look, not while we're on holiday. It don't seem to
Tommy says always leave the screw in.
You know, not while we're on holiday. It's got us down here. We, you know, blah, blah, blah. There's no loss of tyre pressure or anything. Hey up, you're right there, Gordo. You've hit nail on the head. They won't be very happy if I'm talking all the way through football.
Nail on screw. I've had a few, Tommy. I'm on the main road, mate. I think they fly out back a fucking van.
But you see, because it's a mobility car, we just got to ring them up and say, well, look, while we're away on holiday, we noticed that there is a screw embedded in the wheel. What should we do? Or do you think, you know, it needs...
Yeah, the road noise out my front tyres today on motorway were atrocious. Literally shaky fucking steering.
Tommy says, guess how I know that, Johnny? You probably took it out.
Yeah, so when I got home, I checked. There were like one were like 10 psi over, other one were like 10 or 11.
You hadn't had a blowout then, Johnny.
Rock hard. When I hit motorway, like solid rumbling at the front. I thought, what the fuck is that? I give it a bit of a blast earlier, and it's gone now. It's got a bit of a cushion to it now. You see, the Michelins up front.
See, we were wondering that, Johnny, when you said you think it's deliberate, and I said to Chris as well, they know whoever keyed the car before, you know, when we had other one.
Oh,
they probably know that we've got CCTV cameras and thought, oh no, I'll just, you know, I don't know.
I've lost the dust cap off my thing, and I can't find it. And I did save in my basket some Jaguar dust caps.
Ooh. Yeah. There again, Gary, it's just surmising. You know, we don't know. We don't know. It could have run over it, but it seems so convenient. It's well embedded in tyre. I don't know.
Gone up in price a bit. You know?
I think that means bell end. It's put picture of bell and end.
Yeah, well worked that one, Gary.
But yeah. So I don't know. But it just seems a coincidence that how long we had it? About 2 months. Right?
Yeah.
So it's a new car. Obviously, somebody's jealous. Could be. I don't know.
Oh, they're cool.
Or is
like
it
Tattoo's got that Union Jack, but in grey and black. Some Union Jack ones.
Yeah. Yeah.
$4.99. I've ordered my service kit. That should be here on Friday. So I'm going to change oil and do filters and everything on.
It's more likely to get a blowout when overinflated. Air expands when it heats up.
Oh, it was scandalous. The road noise was ridiculous. What it is,
I know that one and all, Gary. You know,
they overinflate the tyres to get them to pop onto the bead, but I don't think he's dropped me. You know,
he's done a W and an anchor. I says I know that one as well, Gary.
Yeah, because it's taking the slams and all that, isn't it? There were no giving them tyres at front. They're both at 31 psi now.
Chris is doing a rain dance. I think it needs a wee.
Oh, love.
And other way
Oh.
Hope you feel better soon, Tracy.
All there is, all weeping now.
Oh, no, we were all right last night at baking.
Yeah, they were bothering you a couple of days ago.
And it was bothering me last night, not like this.
Yeah, I had to get her in as soon as I could. Sent picture through.
Hello, how are we doing?
Hello, here's all reprobate.
I got her in for 4:30.
What time is it?
9:20.
Should be about 30 psi your tyres, Johnny.
Yeah, 31. Nice. But they were fucking 43 in one and 41 in the other.
That's too much. Should be
No wonder it
anywhere between 26 and 35, they recommend. But I would say 30 is pretty much for everybody.
What I've done is when he popped the tyres on the bead, he didn't let the pressure out. He just whacked them on.
That's what'll have happened. When you put new tyres on, they just released it back out again.
Tommy's put, good evening, Your Highness.
Good evening, Tommy. How's life? Hello, Gary.
Did you like that thing I sent you?
Yeah.
I sent Richard this, and it's sort of, yeah. You know, pets are furry children that never ask for money, the car, or a phone, and they're always glad to see you. That's what I said, Richard.
Freaking hell, it even looks like it. I was mine
Oh dear. And I thought I seen that, and I thought, yeah, that's
Yeah. Oh yeah. Just sat aside of me at the moment, getting ready for her next attack. I think what she's going to do next.
but
Hey, Gary. How are you doing, sweet cheeks? Hey, Amjad, how's my favourite nephew?
can't find the shopping trolley. Wow, where's it disappeared to, Gary?
I know.
He says he can't find shopping trolley.
It'll be in a canal somewhere.
You've probably overused it, Gary, and they've thought, I know, we'll hide it from him.
In a bloody canal.
Hey, up has found it. What's ache?
It's in Cottager's Cove, yeah.
What, ache?
Do you see it the other day, Charlie, when he walked through, Gary, when Charlie walked through and them coppers were coming the other way and that what were floating in water.
It's fish. Yeah, I just Googled it, Tommy. You won't like it, Richard, because it's them eyes.
You get little dust caps that look like hand grenades.
Oh, I do. I like cake, but I wouldn't eat it like that with head still on. I wouldn't eat out. You get what, Johnny?
You get little dust caps for your wheels that look like hand grenades.
Yeah. You can get them off Amazon that change colour when your tyre pressure's down.
Yeah, that's all right, isn't it?
They like the green when pressure's right, and they go red when pressure's crap. They've got like a little glass thing in, and they're only about £5.
It's called aching, Yorkshire.
Oh, fucking itch tonight. I'm knackered, me.
Well, mine tells me on dashboard when they're going low, but it's not accurate. It's a lot of shit. It beeps all the time. If I go on motorway, always little beep comes up and then it lights up on screen and I check it and it's bang on. I just think, what the hell are all that about? Very unreliable, these, what they call it, TPMS or something, tyre pressure management shit.
Is that where the sensor's in the tyre? On that spot?
You what?
Is that where the sensor's in the tyre on that dot?
Yeah, there's something in tyre valve or something. Well, it must be a tyre somewhere. I don't know where it is, but it's not very effective. Mine goes off probably once every 3 weeks, and I always have a look. And tyre pressures are always.
The tyres on the front of mine are 235, 45.
Shall I tell you a problem that we had when we were going down on holiday? Right. Well, Callum were behind Chris with seatbelt in. And obviously I got our in front seat with my seatbelt in. And Biscuit was on the back seat, right? Now he's got a clippy thing. Yeah, you know what I mean? So if we pull up, he don't, go. Yeah. We kept hearing this bleeping noise. And it went, beep, 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 beep. And Chris says, what the fuck's that? And up above him, there's like this bar thing, and it was showing it were one of seatbelts. Yeah.
It's because he's moving around on seats, and when the weight gets transferred.
That's exactly what I said. I says, while it was still, it weren't doing it.
No.
Because he were moving about, it were bleeping like fucking one out.
Yeah, that Jack's got a sensor for, airbags in front. If you move too close,
Gordon says, I think adults should be allowed to go trick-or-treating at liquor stores and get those mini bottles as treat. But yeah, anyway, so.
Hey, that mirror I told you about that I got for boot sale, that's it.
Oh, yeah.
Old mirror, that, isn't it?
Has it got a photo in it as well? Who knows that?
It's me, sexy. Yeah, look, it's an old one. Look, that's a drawer on the front.
Ah,
That is an
Pay
old
£2
one.
for that.
£2.
Yeah,
Anyway,
£2.
so
But Dowling's a bit loose. Needs
I'd
to
said to Chris, I says, it's got to be something to do with Biscuit moving about in back seat and the seatbelt not being plugged in.
correct. That's exactly.
So
what
anyway,
it was.
so he plugged that actual one in,
Yeah.
and we've got like a middle one as well. So once we'd solved that problem, the middle one kept going off. So now they're all plugged in,
Correct.
except, you know, and we
Mine
never heard
does
a
it.
peep out of it coming on way
Mine
back.
does it if I put shopping bags on back seats. I forget and I put them on and I set off down the road.
Does he not fit in the boot then?
Who?
Does he not fit in the boot, Biscuit?
Oh, boot.
This were going down on holiday, Johnny.
Oh, right. You have
all
to
will
have
fall
it.
to rafters.
I'm shoving in boot.
Plus, it won't fit in boot anyway.
But yeah, mine does it, and sometimes it does it. If I put a bottle of pop on my passenger seat, I'll be driving along and bloody thing will go off.
But I mean, you imagine that doing that for 2 hours, Richard. It
Yeah.
was driving us fucking nuts by the time we got there. Chris thought it, well, you know, like when you're driving and you actually happen to overtake somebody and you go over the line. In old car, it used to bleep then.
Yeah.
And Chris thought it was that, and I kept saying no. I says, look, that thing up there. I says it's flashing red. I says it's something to do with seatbelts.
Who's shouting, dive, dive, dive?
Yeah, some of them sensors, Tommy, are a pain in the ass because some cars, the wheel has to go on a certain way.
The more high tech they make them, the more they fuck up, basically.
But
I mean, that Jag's got more computers than fucking Starlink.
Yeah, I mean, cars nowadays are just ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous.
Got 3 fuse boxes on that car.
Oh yeah,
3 of them.
yeah. I think mine's overrun with fuse boxes. I don't know what half of them do.
I tinkered with my ODB reader thing the other day, and I've got it so now when you press the car to lock it, the wing mirrors come pulling.
Yeah.
It only did that on the manual button before. Opening and closing.
oh dear.
Now it does it off the fob.
I mean, lots of cars now don't even have a dipstick.
Just a person who buys them.
I was going to say either that or person that's driving.
No dipstick. It just tells you on dashboard when oil's low.
I've decided I'll never get down to my
That is
original
mental,
weight.
Richard. I found out I'm the 9th owner of that
After
car.
all,
Fucking hell.
£7 2 ounces is just not
That's
realistic.
a lot, isn't it? That is a lot.
Yeah.
We've probably got the service bill.
I mean, the boot on the Grandland went massive, but this one's even smaller. God knows
Just
how.
out of interest, I made a few inquiries. I can't get a proper service on that car for less than 400 quid.
Our biscuit ain't quite worked that one out yet, Gary.
400 quid. I mean, it doesn't cost me that for mine.
Jaguar, isn't it? That's to do the air filter, oil filter, fuel filter, cabin filter.
Yeah, well, I for mine, for oil, all the oil, everything topped up, and all the filters, I pay 160, and that includes fuel filters as well, does that? And I'm paying 160 quid for mine.
Well, I bought the service kit anyway. It only cost me 44.
It's all right,
As
Gary.
you know, Richard, I'm not paying somebody to service my car.
No,
I fucking do that myself.
that's a ridiculous price. You could get a Rolls Royce service for that.
The minute I said Jaguar, it was just at a few basic garages. I know Craig would do it a lot cheaper, but I don't need that. The good thing about the Jag, the oil filter, the fuel filter, the air filter, and the cabin filter are all in the top bit of the engine.
Yeah.
I think
Well,
if
you
they
got
want back seat, Gordo, he says, are they in the back? Because Gary's dog.
What's that? Battery powered sealed units. What's that? Or are you on about keys, Gary? Here, Tommy, keys are they?
Hey, what? Can't see.
One of my batteries has got in my key, and I can't replace the battery. It's not replaceable. I need to send it away to get it done because it's the charge up off the car when you've got it in your ignition. The battery charges,
And the batteries have stopped charging.
and it's stopped charging. The spare key, it's just stopped charging. I have the plastic master key, and I have the spare key.
Yeah.
and the spur keys stopped charging. I've tried it in it, and it just, I've had it, used it for a few days, and it won't charge.
Gary said that all three on them want to sit in passenger seat when he goes out in car.
Well, I
They've
changed.
put the foot on window and wind window down. Well, not wind it, but you know what I mean.
That's the batteries my fob takes.
Yeah. I can't. Mine's sealed as mine. I can't get in my key. I've had an investigation and tried to look, but I have to take it to BMW to get it done and have stuff like that.
Yeah, well, you're browsing at other vehicles now, right? There's no point, really.
Correct. That's why I'm trying my best to keep my tyres legal.
You see, it's like
I don't want to end up putting new
You're not
tyres on.
real
what I want
You're
to
not
know
really
is
in, right?
what I want to know is there's like a thing here, look, that you slide
Yeah.
across. What's that?
Just you want to put it on a key ring, isn't it?
Because it don't actually do anything.
No, it's just you want to put it on a key ring, isn't it? It's
Well,
with other
okay.
keys.
Well, Callum, this is a spare one, by the way, but yeah. I don't know.
They're all a
Correct.
job.
You're right there,
The wire
Tom.
we got is on.
You can tell at a glance without if your tyre pressures are something wrong. You know what I mean? You can tell.
Oh,
You
the minute
can't
I
tell
got
at
that
a
motorway,
glance
Richard,
when you're
I hit
fucking
70.
driving.
At 70 mile an hour, she were fine. The minute I hit 80, the fucking steering wheel was shaking like a bugger.
Yeah.
When I got home and I thought, these tyre pressure, I'm like, give them tyre quick press with me thumb. I thought, fuck me, that's rock hard. Yeah, 43 in one, 41 in other.
You
Yeah,
see, because they don't put dogs on harnesses and yeah.
But A64, you got a bit of tarmac, bit of concrete. Tarmac, concrete.
You just end up with a bald tyre in the middle, overpressure.
On concrete.
And Jags are notorious for demolishing tyres at the best of time. They eat them. They eat batteries. Eat tyres because of weight.
The back ones are 2021, but the front ones were like 2007 or something. I think they were original tyres up front.
Gary, can you imagine our biscuit climbing about? Size of
Got
rim.
Michelin, all weather ones on at front now, Richard.
Yeah, I mean, they're good. All weather tyres are good. The only problem is they're noisy. You know what I mean? They're noisy on motorway. You know, and being a bit chunkier, they're a bit noisy.
Oh yeah, the wide tyres.
Yeah.
How
wide are they on your Jag? How wide are they?
It's well, I've got the tyre size. I'm looking at it here.
You see, our biscuits got
235 / 45 R18s,
and he's got one of these.
335.
235.
Oh, 230. I'm going to say 335.
45 R18 Michelin tyres.
Yeah.
He pays 60 quid a pop for my tyres on
Mine are different sizes, front ones and narrower than rear ones.
So going back to what Gordo says about full body harness for Ronnie, our biscuit's got same, but he's got like one of these QR code tags on his harness, but it's also got a collar with a tag on it, not one of these QR codes.
Oh, I found the grill. I took a picture of that grill thing. Remember yesterday I was chatting, but well, I remember. I can't explain what it was. It's like a hot plate thing, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
A long like grill thing, but it's 2-tier one.
Tommy says 80 mile an hour. Have they built an autobahn in Yorkshire, Johnny?
Wow. It's a Jag. It don't like going under 70.
And you notice though, Johnny, it was like when we were going on holiday.
Honestly, God, Tom, the minute you press that sports mode, it is a totally different car. It fucking boomed down that motorway.
And you notice though, Johnny, it's like you're going national speed limit, and then you're going like through a village, and it's like 30
I'll just
miles
put it
an
this
hour.
way: I use it for overtaking only.
And Chris says, "Don't it feel like you're walking? When you drop from like national speed limit down to 30 miles an hour."
when you hit the 40, 50 bit, when they're doing, when replacing barrier in Leeds, that's fucking. But she's fast, Tom. Sorry, 215 brake horsepower. She's a 2.7 twin turbo diesel.
I don't think our biscuits were expensive.
It's like a fucking souped up armchair. We got a nice armrest on it, right? Big comfy electric seat. Yo, partners.
Hi, partners.
I bought it a cock pump to get the oil out.
This is the one. Our biscuits got. Gordo. But it's
That's
got
what
one
you
of them
call a
handle
long-
things on back as
That's
well.
what you call a long angled shot. About 90 foot long. I'll tell you, you're knackered by the time you finish washing it.
Hiya, Jason. How are you?
Let it start at one end.
Lucas, Johnny's jag flies by.
I do enjoy driving it. It's fun.
That's biscuits harness.
I've wheel spinned it, but not since I've found out you can wheel spin it. Just out of interest, one day I went to the lights and I thought, let me just floor it a minute in sports mode. It's wheel spun and it pushed me into the seat. It were off, I tell you. I waited 70 by when it got to the next set of lights. I won't be doing that again. I just thought I'd try it. You've got to try it, haven't you, Richard? Have you ever been at lights and just planted it? Just fucking full on planted it?
Loads of times. There were set of lights here outside Ewood Park football ground, and it's 2 lanes into one. And you always get the kids outside in the little Fiestas and stuff thinking they're it. And I batter them every time I do.
That car's good at that as well. Just plant it.
And it's not that. When you're at lights and you can see them getting ready and you're quicker off the mark with an automatic, you can just dump your foot down and you're off.
Is that the
it's up
only
to the
thing
car
you're
to do the
about,
rest, isn't it?
Gordo?
Yeah, that'll do you. Is that the one he's got?
Well, I'm assuming so, because I just put K9. You see,
Yeah.
I put Buddy in one of them. It looked like you were in a sex swing.
Hello, Jason Summers. How are we doing?
Hello.
Hello, Point Nest. Hello,
What are you doing
Amjad.
back there?
Hello, Amjad again. Sorry. I'm sorry.
Partner says he's back at Thornwick Bay. What are you doing back there? I thought you packed it all
So
away.
on Saturday, I'm going to give the car a service.
Yeah, fuck off.
I assume you're talking to Cat, Richard.
Yeah. She's flipping a newfound toy. So this is a new toy she likes, and it's called the Ice Cube. She batters them around like she's doing Winter Olympics. Well, I get my new car, Johnny, and I'll show you what acceleration's about. 450 horsepower. Oomph.
What are you getting?
I've got a Volvo next time. Volvo XC90 T8.
All right, very nice. That'll do.
400 odd horse.
The sat in partners is one, and it's nice and high up. It's comfortable.
Like
That's what I missed about Foxy. My Rabs, you're right up. Honestly, I get in and out of that car, Dukes of Hazzard style.
Yeah.
No, honestly, I get out at door pillar and I just fucking swing myself into the seat.
This X5 I've got now is no slouch, but the Volvo, them T8 Volvos, they are like frigging lightning. I've been watching videos on YouTube, and they had one racing a Porsche, and you couldn't split them on an airfield somewhere in Germany. And with it being electric on back end, it's even faster. You know what I mean? It's even quicker off the mark.
I see what good I put. My mate was like that. I had 280 class many years ago. Had a Saxo VTR pull up alongside me, looked down his nose at me, so I smoked him.
I get them all the time. There's a young lad, a young lad I know, and he's a comic, he is, and he's only just passed his test, and he's got this little white car, and he absolutely blathers it. He does that motorway, and it's comical. It is. He's doing like 90 miles an hour. It looks like he's going to take off. I go past him like he's stood still.
Give me a minute. My daughter Chloe's finally bloody answered me.
You know.
Oh, you're in static caravan, are you?
It's
funny though, these little. When you look back now, these little modern cars now, these like little Fiestas and all that lot, they're miles faster than the cars that we said were quick in the 80s. You know, like an Astra GTE. You know, you say, oh, that's quicker. A Cavalier SRI, that was quick back in 80s. But now you can go and buy a Ford Fiesta that your granny would drive that's quicker. You know what I mean? It's a different world now. We've got vans at work that have got more horsepower than my Cavalier SRI used to have. You know, 200 horse now is bugger all nowadays.
I'm sorry, more than that Rav used to do. That Rav never did. Well, she did about 90 tops.
Yeah.
I'm only saying for overtaking purposes, Richard. Wink, wink.
Yeah.
Oh. Gary
You
said
know something though, most of the time when I do that kind of speeds, like Sunday evening, so I've got, not too bad on the motorway.
Motorway down here is ideal for it because it's dead quiet and it's unlit as well.
Well, I go from M62 to M18, then M180, and then I come off at back of Doncaster.
Right, Gary's just sent me some pictures of his dogs. They look so sweet and innocent, Gary.
Yeah, that's right, Gordo. XR2s, they were nippy in the day, but yeah, nowadays they won't get a look in now.
So I've got to go get a Build-A-Bear from bloody White Rose.
You know, it's not hard stuff. I'm on out whiskey.
Man's same colour but taste different.
So does mine.
Mine's my weekend drink. And the weekend starts here.
Oh, has he got it off?
There was something I was going to ask you, Richard, and because somebody's interrupted me, I forgot now.
Well, that knows what it feels like now, doesn't that?
Woo-hoo! Come on, Chris. Enjoy that middle finger.
Swivel, baby, swivel.
Yeah.
So
I say, in brackets, bitch.
I wasn't good
What's that, Johnny?
In brackets, bitch. In brackets.
All right, two in the pink, one in the stink.
No, the middle finger in brackets. Your brackets.
Oh, I forgot now. It's irritating me.
It'll come back to you.
Yeah, it will. Yeah. It irritates me that I would just on tip of my tongue. I was just going to ask you, and then, Knobrot, they interrupted me.
It's something to do with Halloween. Something to do with.
Is that another omission there, Chris? That you've got Knobrot as well?
Or Bell End.
I'd call it the day release triangle.
Oh dear, I forgot now.
Oh, I asked bloody Keena to get some trick-or-treat bags early ready. Do you know, give him a big bowl of sweets and that. So just put them into these bags. Fucking hell. Some of them had 2 or 3 sweets in. Some of them had half a bag. I said, you can't do that.
What are you doing? Oh, she's gone again. The box.
You know why she's done that, Johnny? More for her.
No, so she went, well, I'm going to give this one to such. I said, yeah, you've
Trying to get in the box on the unit behind me. Can you see her in background?
Yeah.
The box, an Amazon box. She's trying to get in it.
I can see movement anyway, put it that way.
There's your chance to send her away, Richard. Fucking
Don't worry. When I got home tonight, lamp were on floor again. I could have killed her.
Oh, twat bag.
Cruising for a flipping a rehoming.
Isn't it? Because you know, you pop to a friend's house and come back with a fucking cat. Do you know how I ended up with that fucking cat, Richard? I got a text message from Tracy's brother going, "Oh, thanks for taking cat. Means a lot to us. You know, somewhere for it to go because I can't look after it." So I said to Tracy, "What?" I fucking said yes. So it caused a big stink. And next minute, I've got a fucking cat living with me. It needs a bell end.
Right, mate. Stop it now, you're boring me.
Hey, this is our cat, Johnny.
See, he doesn't destroy anything really. He's just a smelly ass and fucking scratches you all the time. He's not destructive really. They all love that chair, don't they?
Especially that.
Oh, my chair, Tommy, but he did fit me out.
He's living his best life. He is. He's an old fella now, though. I took her.
Yeah, that Tommy said, leave him an Amazon box outside. Some porch pirate will nick it. He don't have a porch, though.
No.
Can't get to Richard's abode, really. It's all around the back. His front drawbridge is bolted. And his back one's having big steel doors, so no fucker's getting in.
Hi, Joel.
How are you?
Still can't remember what I was going to ask. I don't know. Could have been important. You'd probably have to go a bit further down the road for that, Tommy, to put it on somebody's porch.
So I've got to build a bear it more.
I mean, Johnny knows, yeah.
Yeah, I remember them growing old. Did it have something like Burtone or something written on side of them?
Can you order it?
Hello, Joel. How are we doing? Why am I talking? Why's my camera not on? There it is.
I don't know, because I've not turned it on.
That's something like Burtone or something written on side in a little emblem, didn't they?
Hey up. He's moving.
Right,
He's awoken. He's on me. He uses my bloody walker as a stepping stone.
Remapped.
Yeah, if you can find Richard's place, yeah, good luck to you.
Hey, Joel, yeah, if you can find my house, you're doing bloody well, I'll tell you. I live here and I sometimes can't find it. There's no chance for me. If I get a trick-or-treater tomorrow, I give them 20 quid because they deserve it to find them.
Yeah, Burtone on the side, he says.
That's right. I remember them, like a little crown thing on them.
Hey up. Always having some water. I'm not talking about biscuit. All I can see is somebody's pencil sharpener looking at me.
beg your pardon.
Tucker's gone. The water and the meat and everything is on the cat tower. Now the water is on a lower level. And yeah, I think he's having a drink of water.
That's correct, Joel Darwin.
We are actually on about the place itself. Because if Johnny hadn't come out, that would have been.
I'm ordering a Build-A-Bear.
Pardon me.
Glad the delivery today.
What?
Oh, I couldn't feeling it. With some cat meat from my mum.
Oh.
The guy rung me up this morning and says, Hello, I'm at your so what are you doing? You're at my address. And he read it out. I said, first of all, that's not my address. And secondly, that's the billing address. I said, it should be going to this address. Oh, right. Is it a long way away? I said, no, next frigging street.
We're back in his pit now. He's
Box of Whiskers Fish Selection cat, mate.
What the fuck? I'm gonna have to go in it morning. I don't know. Fucking, I can't make head or tail of this shit. You can have it pre-built for when you get there, but you know.
yeah, don't spend it all at once, Gordo.
Oh,
If
I
I
got
go there first
I
thing
got a check
morning,
for 41p back off for Scottish Power. So I'm going to bank 41 pence.
I can remember that because you got your other checks and then you got you said,
Yeah,
what the fuck's this third check?
41p. I don't even need to go bank. I can scan checks on my phone, photograph them, and they go in my account. But I couldn't even be asked picking my phone up for 41p. Get down. Get down, Mia. I forget the water pistol out.
Oh, big guns is coming out. Hi, Barefoot. How are you?
Hello, Barefoot. How are you doing?
Oh, well, I like the orange toenails.
Yeah.
There was a picture on Facebook and he painted his toenails orange.
Right.
Well, he hadn't. His daughter had. But yeah.
Mia. No.
right, so I'm buying her
No.
Hello Kitty candy corn cinnamon roll plushie. Fucking hell, man. 34 quid, you know. Kids don't come cheap, do they? Got to get him a card, haven't you? Card and a toy. Rather get her something she wants than something, you know.
Get down. Down. Get down. Get
You
down.
need to be there for when it opens at 10 a.m. Because Chloe's got to go pick up the cake. I think
Calibra, yeah, I remember them going on. I know there's a Calibra dumped actually at this moment.
They Barefoot's feet.
Oh yeah.
I thought it were quite jazzy.
I'm thinking, what cream's fucking that TCP ain't sorting that out.
What are you doing?
Oh.
Yeah, there's a road near where I work and there's like a bit of grass on it and there's a white Calibra dumped on there for some reason. Been there for years.
I'm surprised they haven't towed it away.
Well, it looks like a piece of grass that's attached to a building, you see, so I'm thinking it's... There's a lot of ice in it. There's Baileys in it, but it's a hell of a lot of ice. I fill the cup up first with ice and then I just caress it with Baileys.
Caress it.
Caress it with Baileys.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He does a shot of cream all over it.
Good shake.
Yeah. Get on your knees, bitch. That's dirty talk. There you go. I did loads of swimming tonight up and down that pool. My legs were fucking knackered when I got out of that pool. Wasn't as busy tonight. pull. So it's because it's fucking freezing. That's why.
You would think it'd be more busy with it being half term.
You're getting pull shaking and out shaking.
I decided to give up Baileys because I drank a bottle in 2 days as if it was, well, I'm the same, Joel. I can do a bottle in one hit, in one sitting. No problem.
At least when you're burping it back up there, it doesn't taste so bad.
Well, I don't. There's no burping up with me. I just sleep like a baby.
Well,
I love it, Baileys.
See you later, Gordo.
See you later.
Baileys is a must.
I do like Baileys.
Especially at the price it's at the moment, 13 quid a bottle. Freaking hell.
Empty my pockets. It's all right. It's all change. Grabbed a few bits. I got over pizza on my own. I couldn't be asked cooking.
You're a bit drunk.
Got her a little pizza and said, "Do you want anything else?" I said, "Nope. I don't eat takeaway."
Do you think it's strong, Joel? I don't think it's that strong. I mean, I don't know what percentage Baileys is. I've never looked at label. But my mum sups it and she's 88.
So you keen as our bloody work to keep up to during school holidays. I'm not a spring chicken. I'll do my best.
17% alcohol.
Oh,
I'll
it's
tell you
quite
something.
weak, isn't it?
Do you want to put 17 degrees?
17% alcohol.
So it's quite weak then, it's, as far as spirits go.
I'll settle for 17 degrees. Welcome back. Oh,
It says, can Baileys get you drunk? Yes, you can get drunk on
And
Baileys.
Baileys got you drunk, yeah, definitely. I've been drunk off it many
your
times.
hangover in the morning.
It's what?
It says, I don't envy your hangover in the morning.
I never had a hangover off it. Never.
No, it's rum in it. So it's got
Whiskey.
rum in there.
Whiskey.
Oh, whiskey, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Richard got me into whiskey. I didn't want that bothered about it. That bottle of Jack Daniels did me good.
Yeah,
What means I don't mind the old whiskey.
I very rarely get hangovers off anything, me. Like that Sunday when I was really drunk. I was right as rain next morning.
It is classed as a liqueur, Tommy.
Correct.
It's got whiskey in it.
You can buy Baileys chocolates. You can buy Baileys hot chocolate.
Baileys.
Yeah.
That Bailey's after 8 mints. Mum's drink they did one night.
You can get a Baileys in flavor. It says birthday cake flavour as well.
Yeah. Oh, it's easy done, Joel. Easy done.
Be careful blowing out the candles, you'll start a fire.
I do it for fun, me. Oh, yeah. I love it. And the beauty of it is, Baileys, it gets you drunk slowly and doesn't hammer you. And because it's a low volume of liquid, you don't want to go for a piss every 2 minutes like you do when you're drinking lager.
Yeah, I'm fighting off the need for a pee now. I've had 2 pints.
You've seen them flash floods in Spain?
Yeah.
Where's Spain?
Yeah, there's about 73 dead so far. And it's like, flash floods. They've had a month's worth of rain in one hit. Or might be 2 months, I don't know. But
back in a minute. Nature calls.
it's we would think it, Spain's always warm, hot. But
Correct. That sangria punch, yeah. There's lots of drinks like that. These alcopop things and Smirnoff this and Smirnoff that. And you drink them like pop. And then next thing you do, you're swaying. You know what I mean?
I can remember once, Richard, I used to drink them Bacardi Breezes.
Yeah.
And I went through like a whole box full of Bacardi Breezes. And just as look at it, we'd gone next door. And I was knocking them back like this no tomorrow. But you know, the minute I went outside, ooh,
Yeah.
I don't know how I made it round home.
Tell you the worst drink for knocking you out quick, and you drink it like for fun, and that's cherry bees.
I never
had a cherry bee. Woo! They are strong. I don't know what percentage they are. Called cherry bee, and they're only in a little bottle with 2 berries on.
Yeah, I know.
Oh. Yeah. That were a Rocky Road. That were gin, that barefoot gin. That were a Rocky Road. In fact, that's Rockiest road I've been down for a while. I've not been down a rocky one since. Anyway.
The strength is only 11.5 of them cherry bees.
Is it? They only come in little tiny bottles. Because Mum used to drink them and she used to say, oh, take these away. She says, they're too strong for me. And they come in like packs of 6. God, you know you've had them. Do you?
They aren't they?
Well, it could, yeah, it is. That's some, yeah.
Cherry wine, it's called. It's mixed, yeah, fruit and ginger wine, it's called.
Very nice. They're really nice. They go down easy.
But yeah, I mean, I can remember trying it when I was a lot younger, and I thought, no, it's too sweet for me. But yeah, they used to come in a pack of 4. These is like the original bottle, Richard.
That's it. That's it. The little tiny bottles. That's the one.
Hi, Grumpy. How are you?
You good?
Yeah, that's like the vintage bottle. But no, it's 10:05 here at night. I said morning. But yeah, I mean, I don't like Baileys for the fact that it's too sweet. You know what I mean?
I love it. It goes down. The problem is it goes down too easy.
That's probably why Chris drinks whiskey. So, but yeah.
Hello, Grumpy.
It says morning. I'm going to say it's not morning. It's 10:05 at night.
Oh, I don't
You
know.
know something, Johnny?
Huh? I don't know what time all day it is.
You know that can in front of you? I thought that were on your T-shirt. It was just the position you were sat in. It looked like it were on your T-shirt.
Well, if you insist.
Oh dear.
2 cans left.
Getting too old for this.
Oh, my feet ache.
But,
I didn't feel it's too sweet, but the whiskey is treacherous. Treacherous.
You see, this is the thing, Joel. Chris is drinking whiskey just with ice. That's it.
Oh, God, I couldn't do that.
No,
Well,
I haven't. I
That's
haven't.
why I ended up so trolleyed that night, because I drank it with rice.
I haven't binned it, but when I do the baking on a Tuesday night, I used like 2 camera setups, and I weren't quite sure how to work it. So I set the baking stream up on StreamYard, and I thought, oh, you know, while I'm here, I may as well do tonight. So yeah. So yeah, no, I haven't binned it. It's just I weren't too sure how to set the 2 camera setup, whereas on here I do, if you know what I mean. Because like I have this camera that I'm using now for the front shots, but then I've also got another camera on a tripod looking down so you can see what I'm doing while I'm baking.
I've got cramp, so we're all winning.
I've got an itch on my back, if that helps, Johnny.
I don't know, sloppy, I think, right now. Oh.
As a guest. Huh?
I think he means the camera angles or something.
Oh, no. I use 2 cameras.
The other camera's a poop camera.
Yeah, I've got the 2 cameras, so I'm not, you know, at one time, you know, it were do switch this and switch that. But no, I have this one that I'm using now for front shots, and then I've got like a tripod with another one on top showing you know, down on to whatever it is I'm making. You know, so, and then all I've got to do is just like click and it switches over, you see.
Well, I've got a camera that buzzes, so I turn the sound up, and I've got a camera that works, but the sound does.
So yeah, but with Restream you can add another camera, but I'm not too sure about, you know, using it. And I thought, well, I don't want to be like with the baking. I don't want to be messing about with it. And yeah. You know what I mean? I didn't want to. So I like to mess about with it. You know what I mean? And see what's what. But it does say you can add an extra camera. But I'm not sure of the, you know.
Oh, lovely. Thank you. How about that for blocking it out?
I hope I tell you something, Johnny. That bloody dye, I can't get off my fingers. I must wash my hands about a dozen times.
Get a scrubbing brush on it.
I'm not scrubbing my end of my fingers. It's sort of like on that thumb, but it's like all, you know, it gets everywhere. But never mind, eh?
Oh, my
I was referring to the old style cameras.
Oh. I referred to my middle finger.
I think what it means is when you used to use old cameras, you'd put like a black hood thing over the top, didn't you? So there weren't no like reflection or anything.
Well, no, it would stop the film. It would stop the film from getting damaged and all that. You know what I mean?
I don't know exactly where it was. Yeah.
I've got a selection of
Otherwise, the film would get ruined with any light that came through. It'd bug the film up.
I mean, when I was watching it earlier on, Joel, and it says 73, so it's increased. Maybe.
I mean, that's a little box junior, that one.
Yeah, that's where you look down through the top. Is the eye all at the top?
Not with that one, no, that one is. That one has an eye on it, top.
No, they're having flash floods in Spain, Grumpy.
That one has the eye on it, top.
Big bed there.
You don't rush to go anywhere.
Illegals. Illegals.
I think they've had I think about a month's worth of rain overnight, and there's flash floods everywhere.
Alexa, turn the fan on.
Valencia's worst hit, I think.
Oh, dear.
Who asked you? What was that?
No, me, you know, Alexa turning my fan on.
Oh, yeah.
Alexa, play Kylie Minogue.
Don't think about Kylie Minogue over there, you lot.
Just put my fan on. Funnily
Because
enough.
it's the same height as Chris.
Oh dear, but yeah.
Kylie Minogue. I should be so lucky.
Get me spinning around any day, we.
We don't want to know your fetishes.
Has he got a fetish about Kylie Minogue?
Carlisle, ding dong.
It
I
says
used
she
to think Kylie's all right, but Danny's a nice bit of rough. I used to think.
It says she can spin me around any time.
Yeah.
You know,
Belinda
you
Carlisle.
sister, but you do the other sister as well.
Who, Belinda Carlisle? Oh no, she's. No, I'm not into Belinda Carlisle.
When I was
Belinda.
younger, I quite
She's
liked her.
ginger-haired.
I like
Who is?
ginger.
Belinda Carlisle.
Yeah, I'm not into her. I used to when she was younger, she was right, but I think she's a
Who's
bit
what?
off now.
Just like her that does gardening.
I think it depends on what you judge it. Are you talking about pretty looks or
She's
generally?
66 now, actually. Belinda
She's what?
Carlisle.
Hey, I still would.
Yeah, I mean, she looks all right for her age. Don't get me wrong. In fact, she looks pretty damned all right there.
Yeah.
Belinda Carlisle is a nightmare to keep living a life.
Yeah, that's one of her songs, wasn't it? You can leave the light on for me.
But
Yeah,
you've got,
Danny was all right,
you've got different sorts of things, haven't you? You said some women are gorgeous, but are they pretty gorgeous? Or just are you saying, oh, they're fit? You know what I mean? It's a difference, I think. You know, you go, oh, yeah. But that doesn't mean to say
I
that.
tell you which particular song Chris likes, and that's Circle in the
What's
Sand.
that say, Richard? Would you smash it or keep it safe for another day?
Yeah, there's a difference. See, I mean, when you talk about pretty girls, or they just like, oh, she's fit, doesn't mean to say she's actually pretty, but she's just
Oh, good, John.
she's attractive and there's pretty. You know what I mean?
It says she now lives in Mexico City with her husband, who she's been married to for 37 years.
Oh, fire!
Chris says he wants to circle in the sand and the locomotion at the same time.
Yeah.
Carry on drinking that whiskey with just ice and you'll
I'm
have
going to say, I'll show him circles in sand.
Barefoot, what's that? Struggle Street. It's time for me to move on.
That's one up from pissing in the snow.
Honestly, barefoot, I think a lot of people have jumped ship. Leo Sayer. Ooh.
Oh.
I'm not into. I don't fancy Leo Sayer.
And when you're there.
To be fair to him, he does make me feel like dancing. You make me feel like dancing. I want to dance the night away. That's it.
I'm gonna have another beer now after singing that.
Oh dear. Are you
Gonna get
gearing
a
up to
bottle of
build a
rum
bear in
tomorrow.
morning, Johnny?
Oh, you're
Got
building
that.
a bird in morning? Bloody expensive then, build a bird. So don't mind, you pay all that money, just build it yourself. Bloody hell.
Yeah. Them
I'm
flat
speaking
pack
to
kicks.
people to
yeah,
invite
flat
them on
pack
my
kicks
live
are a bit-
stream.
£34 that fucking bear thing.
Ooh, Mark King from level 42. Can anybody remember Pat Sharp?
No.
Worst mullet ever.
Did he get done for something?
Pat Sharp, that's that one with mullet.
The most prettiest girl, I think, and I'm on about prettiest here. If you search YouTube for Bangles, Eternal Flame, it's on the Countdown show, and that's when you'll see the lead singer. She just melts me when I see her there. It's Bangles, Eternal Flame, but it's on the Countdown show, which was like a chart show donkeys years ago.
Oh, yeah, I remember the two twins on Funhouse.
That's him now, but when he run
Funhouse,
he got a mullet. He's 63.
Did he not invent television?
We like, they're all like 10 years older than us.
Joe, what's his name? Wanted $500
for what?
For go on.
Mia. God, I'm gonna kill that cat. Get off! Get off, you tosser!
Go on, Mia, lass. Go on.
Fucking knickers.
Oh dear.
Pass on Piccadilly back to you.
Getting full on cramp in my feet. They're doing me fucking nothing.
Fucking get out.
Is he an American Australian singer, songwriter?
Bloody glue.
Shut up your face, yeah. Shut up your face. Probably struggling money wise because he's 77.
Oh.
Think he ought to be paying you.
Oh. Ow, 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 ow. Right, if it's because I need some socks on my feet or what, but my feet are going fucking doolally. Oh.
That's him now, Gary.
Yeah. One more single from a fucking Scaro.
Okay, then see you barefoot.
See you later, barefoot.
See you later, bud. Look after yourself, mate. And if you find any cures for cramp, let me know. Oh, God. My feet are doing that tingling thing under my skin. It feels like fucking someone's trying to get it. Means if you start scratching, that's when you make your bloody legs.
This is my lethal weapon against the cat. My upgrade. It's my upgrade water pistol.
Yeah.
It's actually a teeth flosser, but it's also good for a bit of. She does it wrong. I can blast her from long way away at high pressure. So I need to press the button and she's off.
Ooh. Oh, swimming's giving me fucking cramp. Oh, it's supposed to be good for you.
Looks like a mortar gun.
Yeah. Oh, it's good. It's good. It's actually a teeth flosser, but I've designated it a second job. Cat controller.
So it's not redundant.
No, you're supposed to do your teeth. You go, yeah.
It's supposed to get all bits out of your teeth.
Correct. But I've redesignated it a new role. You know what I mean? It's under cat control.
Cat control.
Because at night time, she runs up the curtains in bedroom. And last night at night before I was watching my projector, and I'm watching this film, which turned out to be a right pack of shit. It was that bad I couldn't help but watch it. it was one of these disaster movies in a plane, and it was on Amazon Prime, and it was called Flight 1942. What a load of bullshit!
Chris says I've seen that shit.
Unbelievable. It was a normal civil plane with passengers on, and it went through some sort of wormhole in a thunderstorm, and it were flying over France in 1942 when war were on, and they're all civilians in this plane from 2023 flying over top of France where bombers and Germans were in it. It was pathetic, but it was laughable. I had to watch it just to see how it ended. And I'm watching it, and I'm thinking, God, this projector screen's getting crooked and crookeder. And I looked across the room, and she's hanging off it.
Anthony. Chris says you think as it goes along, it's going to get better.
No, it doesn't. It gets worse. I mean, it's got a pilot in it that he's like, he's not proper English, and he just doesn't sound nothing like a pilot. It's pathetic. It sounds more like somebody in an Indian takeaway. Terrible.
Don't she go in a donut now?
Yeah, donuts in bedroom. I keep it in bedroom, then she's something new, then she doesn't lose interest in it, you see.
Oh.
She's in a flipping turkey tray at the moment. She's having a kick about in there.
Oh dear. She's probably deciding now, should her or shouldn't her?
Oh, she will do. There'll be no deciding. She will do. She'll drop a right big Richard III in there and then bury it.
Oh dear.
Hello, Anthony. How are we doing?
What's it? I took it. In recliner, and I put that grey cushion. When I do the baking, put that grey cushion on. He's on that, and it's like this. He's an old man now, aren't you, Tucker? So.
They're sorting birthday stuff out with Chloe. That's the cake she's got Aria for Friday.
All
right.
She was showing me it when she got Carter for.
Ooh, very nice.
It's her Auntie Sharon. She does different cakes, isn't it?
Well, I'm going to whack you do now. She's had a dump. That's it. I'm going to have to zoom in for a bit now. How it works. But tomorrow, when she tries to go to sleep, I'm going to wake her up all the time and piss her off like she does with me during it now.
Book a lot of her.
She hasn't got zoomies now. She's throwing something around in the bathroom doorway.
Oh, I can see her. Now, what can I do? She says.
I know. Don't carpet will be next. Watch rug. Oh no, she's not. Where's she going?
That's a mystery destruction.
Coming
Bit of a prick.
Coming here to book me instead.
Yeah.
Hello. Hello. Don't you put your pencil sharpener bin near me. You've just put it in your shirt. No. I freaked her out earlier on. I did a bit of a practice run, Halloween practice run, and she weren't impressed. She kept running away from me.
Oh dear.
She weren't dead keen, I'll tell you. I went to the bathroom and come out with me a Halloween test, like, and she were like looking at me thinking, hang on, you're not the person that fucking walked in.
What you done with me dad? Abducted him. Oh dear.
Wonder who's making my one tomorrow then.
I was
I've got to make
telling
Halloween
everybody
makeup
last night, Richard. I mean, I'm not giving much away. I shown Richard part of my Halloween costume other night. He were absolutely pissing his pants. So funny.
Yeah, I've two options, but one of the options involves a lot of work, and I don't think I'll go for it because it's hard work on your own trying to just, you know, with your makeup and all that crap. And I've got all sorts of makeup and shit, but I'm never going to be able to do that on my own. But last year, Red Devil were easy. You just slap fucking red everywhere. It was dead easy.
It took your horns on.
Yeah, I've still got my horns somewhere, but I won't be using them.
But yeah.
Well, I've got a top, some makeup shit going on, and a mask thing to wear. Not over my mouth, my face. You'll never see me in one of them stupid damn things.
I had a picture from Tim as well. Trying masks on. Not give too much away there. But yeah, don't forget.
I'll be honest, the only reason that I'm wearing a mask is they're half price. You can't
don't forget, Richard will be live.
9 o'clock tomorrow. So
Hey,
come on.
I forgot.
Get your Halloween costumes on and come on up.
I completely forgot about it, but I downloaded an Halloween like an intro, and I forgot all about it earlier on. But
so are you. Oi, Mia, how are you doing? Staring at the ceiling, meowing. Mia, come on. Come on. Come on. All right. Don't need to rush. No, I'm not going anywhere. Come on. Come here. I'll get everything over wide.
She's wrecking joint. And it completely slipped my mind.
Hey, still.
I did make one for Richard, completely different, but I was going to play this one tonight when it finally, loads. But
I've got to be at Build-A-Bear at 10 a.m.
It'll
be.
I've got to be outside Build-A-Bear at 10 a.m. I'm all right, Anthony, thanks.
Got to be outside Build-A-Bear at 10 a.m. Crikey, is it that critical?
Yeah, because she's got to pick the cake up.
Right.
And that's in Pontefract. And the kids are at a mum's tonight. So
I'm going to go.
The expensive one.
Nothing on at all tomorrow. All my jobs and chores are done.
Right,
well, you're doing NAF tomorrow then, Richard?
What?
You're doing NAF tomorrow?
I will do. I'll probably go round to my mum's for a bit and an hour just to make sure she's still not a full shilling, and then just to check, just to make sure that she's all right.
Bless her.
You know, and then don't know what else I'll do. Yeah, I'm going to go and see the Polish people and have a car wash tomorrow. That's what I'm going to do.
I did buy me other day myself.
There's a garage just out the road here, Polish, and they only charge £6. But and they do a very good job. They do.
They're very particular, aren't they? You know, they do you
Does
know,
a right good job.
they're
Even,
very
even,
particular. Yeah.
even does inside of your doors and everything. He opens doors and wipes all insides of doors and everything.
Like them down the road from us do. Right, I'll play you that intro that I was meant to be playing earlier on. That was what I was meant to play earlier on, and I forgot. Ooh, pizza. Ooh.
Just cooking
This
pizza.
life, Gordo.
Just cooking pizza.
Right, so the card, balloon, and a Build-A-Bear.
Build-A-Bear. I've been there with them buggers. Build-A-Bear. My God, have I.
Gina's got a few of those.
Oh, we went through it. They all had bloody loads of them. It did my head in.
There's one in.
Gina's got about 5 or 6 of them.
Yeah, there's one in Butlins. And Callum Allis used to be agonist for one of these Build-A-Bear, and I keep saying, Callum, they're overpriced. I mean, they were about 15 quid.
Oh, now they're about 30 odd.
Yeah.
Well, it is going back some years.
Yeah, I always went through a phase on them. Build-A-Bear. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I think the thing that they like about them is the fact that you can put different outfits on them. And there's like a rack full of outfits.
Flipping out when I was a kid, I used to have one of the right ratty bloody thing with an hide head. I used to call it Harry Hide Head. You had a rock hide head, it did. Rock hide head, it had any fur on it or anything.
That's the ones you want, but it's fucking 34 quid.
Freaking hell, it's like to get a pair of socks on his bloody ears. There's nothing like
Hello,
a
Kitty.
Well, she's got an Hello Kitty cake as well, so I'll get her it. She's my second born grandchild.
That's it.
Gotta be done.
Expensive. Well, Christmas, I'll tell you what bloody expense is all about when it's the 21st.
Oh, try this though, Richard. I've got Keenan, right? 19th of November. Tracy, 31st of December. And Christmas.
Yeah.
Well, this is the thing. It's Chris's eldest sister's on Sunday. Then
I'm not being fussy this year. I don't want slippers. I want a MIG welder.
Then on 8th, it's our Callum's, and then 2 weeks later, it's Chris's.
I'll wear the boxes with the holes in for one more year. I just want a MIG welder.
Yeah, it would have been his mum's on 10th as well. So November's a pretty busy month for us.
No socks, no boxer shorts, a MIG welder. When the need arises for any metalwork in future, I'll be doing it myself.
That's it.
But if my rivets ever ping, I can rebuild it. I did put 11 in there. And a few self-tappers as well.
You went mad with rivet gun.
Huh?
You went mad with rivet gun.
Yeah. I think it had like 6 self-tappers and 11 rivets.
Oh, yeah. I forgot. Chris has reminded me already once.
It was riveting.
He had a freaky experience the other day in bathroom this time.
Well.
Oh, well, we've all dropped the soap.
Well, we've got this plastic cup on wash basin, like. Anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway, he says it was stood there. He says, and all of a sudden, it wanged right in bath. It didn't just fall. It went. Yeah, and he says, I basically nearly shit myself. So.
Well, you were in the right place.
Oh dear. Anyway.
Fucking hell.
I've had a freak experience. Yeah.
You want to get Ouija board out?
No. I'd never do a Ouija board. Never. ever, never. But we were talking about this the other day. I mean, we assuming that it's either Charles that lived here, my stepdad, my mum, or Chris's mum. But we were talking about it the other day.
So fuck off. What is it? Timeshare?
This is the thing. It's just not necessarily the house, but it can be the land that the house is built on. What were you saying?
You're on an Indian burial ground.
Baby, what were you saying about this land?
Yeah, that, Jeanette.
Oh, yeah.
You're on an Indian burial ground. It was where fucking Indian takeaway used to be.
Yeah, it's apparently. No, Gary, no. Anyway, apparently this land, it had got it's got tunnels underneath, and apparently one of these tunnels. You tell it, baby. I forget now what you said.
Well, wait, tunnels.
Yeah.
Basically, there's tunnels running all over underneath Sheffield. And where we live now is actually part of the old Sheffield Castle ground. Where the main part of Sheffield, the main part of Sheffield Castle, there's a tunnel leading right over to Manor Lodge,
which is just up road.
About a mile and a half away from Castle. And Mary Queen of Scots.
Mickey Mouse is fucking
she were
executed.
She were marched from the castle all the way underneath the tunnels to the Manor Lodge.
So you got fucking rent a go central underneath your house.
So basically, Mary Queen of Scots was old. Yeah. And yeah.
Oh, Gary. Ouch.
Marched under these tunnels and to this Manor Lodge that's up road, where she was imprisoned and later executed.
Well, fire.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean it's
now she's haunting your bathroom and knocking over your fucking swollen cup.
You know, I mean it's not necessarily, you know, persons that we know that's passed on. It's the history of the area, if you know what I mean.
When we were ages ago, when we were only about 18 or 19, we drove into the cemetery near here. It's called
TJ.
It's called the Whitehall Old Cemetery. It's only half a mile up road here. And we drove in his car, and we did a Ouija board in his car. And somebody banged on outside the car, and my mate ran out, tripped over a fence. Where you know, you used to have these fences with spikes on round the grave. And he got it stuck. He stood on a spike in grave and fell into grave, lead in grave. And my mates had to leave him. He's the chosen one.
The ghost put the willies up.
He took it right seriously. This Ouija board thing. He said, "Leave him. He's been chosen." I said, "I can't leave him there. He needs to go to hospital."
But yeah, I mean, I watch a lot of these paranormal programs. And basically, it's not just about, you know.
Remember like Yvette Cooper who used to just fucking scream at everything.
Oh,
fucking in my head, isn't it?
Doing.
Yeah. Oh God.
It was so funny.
Blue Peter.
He was just led there in a grave, and Paul, this lad called Paul, and he says, "Leave him there. He's the chosen one." I said, "You can't leave him there."
That's one thing I'd never do. I'd never do a Ouija board. Never, ever.
I'm getting off, Jeanette. I'm getting really bad fucking cramp.
Okay, then, Johnny.
See you later, Johnny.
I'll see you tomorrow night.
Yeah, I'll save these 2 beers and I'll get some rum. So, have a good blast tomorrow.
See you later, Johnny.
See you, Johnny. Bye.
TJ's had triple heart surgery. Wow. But yeah, that's one thing I'd never do. I'd never ever do a Ouija board. Because the thing is, once you open that Ouija board, it's got to be shut down properly or closed properly. And that's what a lot of people don't do.
Yeah.
But,
I was ended up on bloody floor in the cemetery. Yeah, done that a few times. I know the going on.
But yeah. But it's not all time, and what or whoever it is in malicious, if you know what I mean. It's just same as I said to Chris. It's somebody wanting your attention.
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah.
all it is. That when you said that your guitar just
Guitar, yeah.
Yeah. That's
Did
all
it
it
at
was.
night.
It was somebody trying to gain your attention.
Oh, they certainly did. They got mine and bloody cats.
I mean, yeah, I know that as well. Gary, mirrors are portals. But I was watching one other night, and it's called "Help My House Is Haunted," and there were this couple, and they kept finding pennies, right? And they just pick them up and put them on socket thing, and just put them on there. But while the team were there, just one appeared just after, and this his name's Ian. He does exorcisms and all this kind of crap. And he says, well, it's true. Pennies from heaven. It's your loved one sending these pennies to, let you know that they're still watching you. Oh. Yeah, Gary says he watches that. But this is the thing, Gary. It's the only program I've watched that how can I put it? I don't think it's put on. You know what I mean? I don't know. I know he wears that hat because he's bald. You don't go in bath, you go in shower.
Not big a bath, but big a mirror.
Yeah. But yeah, he's a ordained minister, but he also can exercise things, you know what I mean? But yeah, I think that's the only sort of genuine program that I've watched that, I think is genuine. I mean, that bloody, what is it? With Yvette Fielding and that other one, that Derek Cora, that was biggest con going, you know what I mean? Right. But yeah, there's three of them. One's a tech expert, tech, like all things technical or whatever. Then there's this woman, and she does a lot of delving into histories, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
And then this no, they're in. Are you watching the same program? Her name's Jane. There's Ian, who's the psychic medium, whatever. Then there's Jane, and then there's Barry, spelt with an I, and he's like the tech expert. He sets all cameras up and whatever. How do I know what Channel 17 is? It's on really anyway. On yeah, really. I didn't think she was blonde.
Oh, well, fire. We got a fit medium. Looking
She's
for the
not a
fancy
medium,
phantom.
though. She's not a medium, though. She just like delves into history.
Hello, Tony.
Hi, Tony. How are you? Jane Harris, the name is.
See you later, Amjad.
See you later, Amjad.
Yeah.
She's got ginger hair, actually. That's her.
So I'd be quite happy for her to come round here and check me out, see if there's anything spooky in here.
Yeah, see what twangs your string.
All right, to certainly twang my string.
Her qualifications include criminology, psychology, and counselling. Ian Lawman, that's him that's exorcist and whatever, him that does exorcisms and medium and whatever. He's got like one of these twirly things. Ian Lawman, his name is. It weren't that Sandy French. But yeah, that one that you're talking about, Gary, she were French. Two for a £5. Ooh.
Nothing like a good stuffed crust pizza going on.
That's the thing. This is other one that's him that's tech expert.
He's not going to see so many bloody spooks with them glasses on.
He's always got them on. Well, near enough always.
Sorry, boy. What are you doing, you bastard?
But there you go. Yeah, that's the one I watch. Apparently, that Ian Lawman, that he were on Most Haunted as well. I'm Famous and Frightened and Living with the Dead. Oh. Yeah, who are you thinking about, Gary? French, and she left because of a, I don't know, disagreement with somebody or other. But did you have another whiskey or did you have coffee, baby? Did you have a whiskey or another whiskey or a coffee?
No, I don't want one.
Yeah, please. I'd say we were all right, Tony, but now you know what old age is catching up with him.
Tell me about it.
Well, it were like you. We were having problems with his hip, and now it's gone over to the other side, and he says it's like calling back of his leg, and I says that sounds very much like sciatica, and it's when you've got like your sciatic nerves trapped. Either that or he's pulled a muscle it back in. Yeah, I am, Tony. Oh, baby. He's trying to get that green thing with catnip in it. Oh dear.
Yeah, it catches up with you, Tony.
Well, she must have dyed it then, Gary, because where I've just seen she got ginger hair. Like Jane had to help my house is haunted, but there were one with blonde hair, and she was French. And I have watched like the earlier series before that Jane stepped in. But she was French. I forget what her name is now, and I only said it 5 minutes ago. But yeah, you know what I mean? You know, when you're rumbling on in years.
Yeah. And bloody hell, the years go fast. I can't believe hey, bloody Christmas has worked out well for me this year. My God, has it? You know, the time I'm off for a full 2 weeks, and we finished. Well, what day is Christmas Day? I'll have to look on the calendar. I forget now.
About 2 years. 2 years. What do you say? I wish. 2 weeks and about 4 days, weren't it?
It's worked out well because the day that we go back to work is a Thursday. Well, I don't work Thursdays, so I don't have to go back that day. And I have we finish on a when they finish Thursday dinner, then they go out for Christmas meal. Well, I don't work Thursdays, so I finish Wednesday night. And so I've got Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, all the following week, then all the week after, because we're supposed to go back on Thursday that week. Well, I don't work Thursday, so I don't go back until something like Monday the 4th or 5th, whatever it is. It's brilliant. It's worked out perfect.
This is the thing, Tony. I mean, you would imagine that they'd do something about it.
It's great, 3 days a week working.
Are you saying crazy? I mean, it's a bugger when you've got to go private, isn't it? Tony says he might have to go private.
That's what I'm doing, Tony, to get me hip done. I'm going private. I'm not waiting 3 years for my hip to be done. No way. Flipping, it takes me all my time now just to get from where here to flipping bathroom door.
But this is the thing. At least you haven't got your 48 steps that you were going up and down before. You know what I mean?
Correct. Oh yeah, I'm paying. I'm gonna have to pay. I'm not putting up with this shit for another 3 years. No way. No way.
Pardon me.
The pain during the day is just horrendous. When I'm at work, I'm all right when I'm at home because you sat down, you stood up, you sat down, you stood up. But when you're at work, you stood up solidly for like 8.5, 9 hours.
Yeah.
And it's just a killer. It's a killer.
I know what you mean, Richard. It's same with my knees, but they knew not to know about it.
Well, I've got a bad knee, but I can tolerate the bad knee. But the hip, once my hip, it's just constant. It's every frigging day. It's just horrendous now. It's just awful.
Horrible.
Horrible. It's not. I mean, it's not excruciating.
Gary says, did you ever work on building sites? I don't think so.
I've done bits on them, not a right lot, Gary. I've worked with builders, but not on building sites. You know, we did a barn conversion, but I was only about 17, 18 then. I was really young. The bloke I used to work for in his factory, he closed the factory down, but kept a couple of us on, and we converted his barn. He had an out-run down barn, and we converted that into an house. It took us probably about 3 years, it did. Because there were only 2 of us doing it. But
whatever problems you're having, I mean, with Richard, with me, it's everywhere, basically.
Man, it's my hip and my knee, but I think a lot of my knees down to my hip, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, and this morning, you know, I've been having problems with this hand. Both my hands were killing me this morning, even like right down to my little fingers.
Yeah, well, I've had pins and needles in just 2 fingers, me, but it does seem to be calming off a little bit now.
But yeah, I bought some they're like fingerless, and they are for arthritis, and that they're like compression gloves, and it does tend to calm it down a little bit. But the only problem is the gloves, so they make you sweat.
Yeah.
So I can't have them. I mean, like other night when I were having problems with my hand, I actually did put them on before I went to bed, and it were all right, but they make you sweat.
Yeah.
And obviously because they're gloves, and you're actually wearing gloves in bed. So but yeah.
It's like my mum, she's had her hips replaced twice now.
Really?
Twice she's had them. She had them done when she was 50. Then she had them done when she were probably about 15 years ago now, when she was probably about in her early 70s.
So it is like an hereditary thing.
Could be. She had both.
You see, this is the thing. My mum had a lot of arthritis. So I've had it. My sister's got arthritis as well. And even her daughter, and she's only in her 30s, and she started with arthritis when she was about 20.
Yeah.
It's an hereditary thing.
Oh, yeah. You know, especially with hips, I know somebody who's only 41, and she is a woman, and she needs her hip replacing. They won't do it. They said, "You're too young. We're not doing it." If she pays, she can have it done, but the NHS won't do it because they know then there's a good chance she'll have to have it done again. I'll have to pay out twice. Whereas my mum, she had it both times. My mum had hers done privately, so there was no problem. She paid for it, my mum. So it was no problem. They didn't give a shit. If she'd have been NHS, they wouldn't have done it second time round.
But you see, this is the thing, Tony. If they only want you to go back when when you're constantly being sick, when did they take you seriously?
Yeah.
You know, when it bursts or something, if you've got a blocked colon.
Yeah, you can't win. It's a bastard.
I know. I mean, I went through a stage where this is the thing. I went to bed one night, not a problem before, and I were up and down all night, and I got this pain here in my back, right? And I didn't know what were going off. And then all of a sudden, I were being sick. And it all started out with this pain in my back. And I were up and down all night. And I were being sick, and I've got this pain in my back. Anyway, it went on for a while. But it so happened that I was pregnant at the time. So they put it down to me being pregnant, right? And it took 8 months for them to diagnose that I'd got gallstones. And I mean, I'd probably still got my gallbladder, but still, if it weren't for the fact that my liver was shutting down, my kidneys were failing, and they basically said, well, we're buggered if we do, and we're buggered if we don't. So I ended up, they had to whip it out, the old gallbladder. So yeah, and this were like before, what's it? What do we call it? Yeah. I had to have, they cut me. Yeah.
Yeah. Keyhole surgery. They do it through keyhole now. They just yank it out through a little hole now.
But yeah, that were before keyhole surgery. And I've got a great massive scar on my belly where they took it out. But it was only because they were backed into a corner, and the fact that my liver and my kidneys were failing, that they had to operate. And I'd had that many problems with it. I had one go adrift and cause pancreatitis, and that is deadly, pancreatitis. And then I had another one go adrift and it blocking my bile duct. So, yeah, they were sort of backed into a corner there. But this is the thing, Tony. Why should they weigh it until it bursts? And then you can be up shit creek without a paddle. You know what I mean? It can cause all kind of problems if it actually bursts. But yeah, you know what I mean? This is the thing, Tony. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous. And like today's budget hasn't sort of eased any of the problems for the NHS either. So anyway, on that note, I'm going to call it a night. Don't forget, Richard will be live tomorrow with a
Halloween special.
Yeah.
9 o'clock. Don't be square. Be there.
Yeah, all will be revealed as regards my outfit and Richard's.
Don't be square. Be there.
Yeah, I'll see you all tomorrow on Richard's. You know, if you're coming on panel, don't forget your outfits. Yeah, we don't just want to be sitting here, me and Richard, like Billy No Mates, sitting there looking twats and, you know.
That's what we do most nights.
Anyway, I'll see you later. Bye.
Bye. Bye.